You see how I dress? I dress comfortably today because of what I'll be talking about so that you can see it. Thank you so much. This is Idika Imeri. The program that we will be doing today, we may decide to shoot it to benefit the entire global community, but that will be a blessing and it is a gift if we decide to do that from the Billionaire Millionaire Club of our business. My name is Idika Imeri once again, and I welcome you to the Billionaire Millionaire Club. Now, if you've been trying to buy stocks, buy homes, whether for residential or commercial, or for other purposes, and you don't know how to do those things, you have the money to do those things, and I can get them for you for cheap. I know how to Jew, I know how to bargain. Contact me, send me the money, become part of the Diamond Gold Mine Corporation. That is the official name of the corporation that houses our secular business and investments. We have the Idika Imeri ministry, which is the sacred side of what we do. All right. For you to be a member of the BMC, you need to send 5,000 and above to do that. That's just how it goes. Today we are looking at how your health will impact your profit, your business, your investment. That is health for investors. Healthy living for investors. Mary, I hope you're writing. Nancy, I hope you're writing. Thank you, Nancy. Healthy living for investors. Because I have seen too far, too much. Where is Lele in today's program? Where is she? She's supposed to be here. That's strange. God will leave it alone. All right. How will your health affect or impact your ability to do business very well or to be a good investor? Let me begin by telling you this. Who just came in?
Annie.
Annie, okay. Annie, today we are looking at how your health will impact or inform the greater productivity you are going to have in your investment or business. So it's something like, Vivian, I hope you're writing, and Nancy. It's something like, yeah, it's something like no health, no gain. No health, no gain. Please write that topic. Maybe this might be what we might eventually choose to be the topic. I want this to really help people around the world. You know, no health, no gain. Those who are not healthy are not happy. Let's just face it. There is no trying to educate or argue around it. If you are not healthy, you cannot be happy. Let's argue this. Is it true that if you are not healthy, you will not be happy? Let's go. If you have a contrary opinion, tell us how. And tell us why. No health, no gain.
I guess not really happy because you're always kind of wishing that you were.
There you go.
So you're.
Will having money alone be enough to make you happy when your bones are cracking, your teeth are clanging, are chattering, when your knees cannot carry you? Your knee, I'm talking about your knee here, cannot carry you.
No, you can't. You can't be happy.
You can never be.
You have, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to interject a little bit here.
Go ahead, my dear.
I know I'm a very great worker. I'll put it that way because I love work.
Okay.
And I work a lot.
Okay.
In June, the beginning of June, I begin to feel this muscle pull on my right leg, which enable me to effective work. I went to work all the same, but the pain was there and I was never happy. I was crying, and I remember calling you several times for prayers to be, and then I was also doing the physical
exercises,
and then medicine and the rest, and it never went. It took me throughout the whole month. So I think that when you have money, no matter what, and you are not healthy, I'm telling you, it's a bad thing. It's like you should use all your money to buy health so that you can begin life all over again.
Yes.
So to me, if you have money and you don't have health, good health, you will never be happy.
There you go. There you go. There you go. You will never be happy. Who is it that just came in now? Please tell us.
I came in. I don't know what happened.
Okay. So Mary says, it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you are not healthy, you will never be happy. Pain alone. If you are going through what we call palliative difficulties mean pain. Your mind will be after resolving the issue of pain. Or something is broken inside your body. Something is crushed. Something is shooting out. The nerve is meeting bones or muscle. Something is touching where they are not supposed to be touching. Something are interacting that should not be interacting in your body. Or your ears just go bong, 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 bong. You can't hear very well. Or something happens suddenly, you wake up in the morning and you try to say the Lord's Prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, and you discover that your speech goes this way. And those who are listening to you will think you are speaking in tongues, or that you have been invaded and possessed by some aliens from some alien planet, and they do not know that something has gone wrong in your brain, or something has gone wrong in your body, and your speech is not coordinating. You are trying. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. You are trying to speak the way you were speaking before you went to bed. You prayed, you went to bed, you call idika Imeri and say good night. Most Reverend, I hope you're doing okay. I didn't hear from you throughout, and then we talked, then you went to bed, and then you are waking up in the morning. Everything was fine. And here you wake up, you sat in bed in order to connect yourself back to life before you step out to go and make yourself a cup of tea or coffee and then start your day. And then you said, okay, let me recite the Lord's Prayer or the Lord is my shepherd, and let my mind be centered or something, or let me recite the law. What is it? Philippians 4:19. But my God will supply all my needs. And then you open your mouth to say it, and what came out of your mouth is something like this, you know. And you are like, what the heck? You just shout. You know, for some people they will be so mad. They will just say, what on earth? You know, what is going on? They will beat the pillow, beat the bed. What is happening? And if you are from, say you are from Vietnam or Korea or China, you know, when something goes wrong with the way they see, the way they hear, the way they talk, or their body is not coordinating, they will fold their hand and knock themselves in the center of their head. Boy, 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 like telling their head, walk.
It's like tongues that comes from
Yes, and they can't speak. That's when you just see, your heart will begin to race. Your heart will begin to race like, oh Jesus, what am I gonna tell everybody that? And now I'm dumb. I'm now dumb like a rock. You know, I can't talk. What has happened? What did I eat? What did I do wrong? Then you start, oh God, who have I offended that I am like this? You know. Woo! You see, that's just. Do you know that you may wake up in the morning and your knees give up, your calf begin have pain? You don't know where it's coming from. Where, I mean, you were healthy when you went to bed. You wake up. Sometimes your heart is racing. So something just goes. Headache begins. You have slept and rested very well. You took all your vitamins. You did everything, but your body simply is not coordinating. It's not connecting. It's like somebody switched off something while you were in bed, and that is when I go into action. Whatever is it that is trying to take over my life, my body, my mind, my spirit, you better get out of my life right now. I don't care whether it's nature. I don't care whether it has to do with my body. I discovered that I've moved into a new year. I've added one more year to. I don't care. Get back where you come from. That's when you get really angry at whatever it is. And after a few moments, you see your body begin to coordinate again. Your body begin to move. Because you see, it is when you've rested that when you are resting, movements begins. Things go back to shape. So wherever you were heading all these years, you didn't pay attention, you will see one day you are going to pay attention. Because wherever there was a wound, wherever there was a fall, and it was not treated because you didn't feel no pain, it's gonna come up. And that is why being attentive to your body and to your mind is very, very important. If you are going to be a multi-billionaire and a millionaire, you are going to pay attention to your body. Many of you, when I travel, you will hear me at a bar telling the person that mixes the drink, make sure that any drink you mixes for me should not have more than 0 point something alcohol or just 1%. I don't need more than that. And they will say, yes, sir. You need to let them know. Or you have to just say to them, I want you to mix me passion fruit with tonic water to make it bubbly. I don't need no alcohol. You should know. You should know. Because if your body gets out of whack, it gets out of rhythm. If your body gets out of rhythm, that's what I wanted to use, please. If your body gets out of rhythm, your mind will follow. and then your spirit will be tied up. Because whatever is going on in your body, whether you know it or not, is going to affect your mind. It's going to affect your thinking. And that is why I teach my partners, members of the Billionaires and Millionaire Club, when you are in pain, when you are confused, when your body is out of sync with nature, when your body is not, you are not feeling good, don't make major decisions. Like many men, especially men, do it. They want to find when you will be vulnerable, and that is when they want to come back into your life. For example, if your ex has gone, married somebody else, didn't work, tried this, tried that, it did not work, they'll be waiting to see whether they will hear that you are going for surgery or that you had an accident. Their ear is, they are following you, but you may not know it. Or somebody in the family has died, has passed on to hell or heaven. Something bad has happened. That's when they will come uninvited to come and try to comfort you, because they know that you are at the place of vulnerability. You're very vulnerable at that point. That's when they come and get you back. And many men do that, and I don't like that. A lot of women do that too. They will leave you and go for years. They will leave you and go for years. But they are still following you from afar. Like hyenas following rhinos. They are following you from afar. They are monitoring to see what picture you post on Facebook or Twitter. Oh, suddenly you got a mansion. Suddenly you got a jet. Suddenly you got limousine. Suddenly you are a multi-millionaire. And they start to wait for a time that we call the time of vulnerability. Like, let me give you an example. During Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, the Independence Days, days that you are alone and you feel lonely, very lonely, you see somebody send you a short text message, happy, or your birthday, celebrating the day you were born, or the day you graduated. Personally, I celebrate my achievements more than I celebrate what is it? I celebrate the different achievement more than I even celebrate the day I was born. Occasion. Okay, I think it's gone. So you see somebody will send you a text message, short text message. Hello, I hope you are okay. On a New Year day, they know you are alone in the house. And they know that you are feeling very lonely, you have nobody to talk to, there's nobody there. That's when they decide to text you. That's when they decide to contact you, so that you can fall into it. Let's go back to what I'm just citing some things. Don't allow yourself to be in a situation of vulnerability. Don't allow that. Because you are dignified, you are honorable, and you have order in your life. Now listen to this. I tell my partners, my ministry partners and my business partners, do not sign any document. Do not make major decisions of marriage, friendship, dating, business, investments, of money. Don't make those decisions when you are sick. And it's a bad thing that there are children and family members who wait to see you sick. When you are sick is when they are going to make you to sign papers that you cannot even coordinate what you are signing, and you sign. That's why if some of you become frail in life, please, once you discover that sometimes you are not coordinating, maybe a little bit of elderly moment begin to set in, what people call Alzheimer's and dementia begin to set in. I don't want it in any of you. I'm serious. I don't need it. Yeah, make sure that you stay in contact with me forever. Because I don't want anybody to come and give you papers to sign that you don't know anything about it. Because you can sign away your life, you can sign away your money, you can sign away your houses, you can sign away your stocks, you can sign away your IRA, everything, and you may not know it at the time that you are sick. Without health, you cannot properly do business. Let me show you why I dress this way. Today is September the 2nd. While I was in Los Angeles, my pharmacy was calling me. My pharmacist was calling me. My pharmacist was calling me. My doctor too, my primary physician, was also calling. It's time for your flu shot, which is this one. See? I hope you can see it. Okay, there it is. Oh, hold on. It's on this side. That's the flu shot I got today. I got this one. All right. And then I always like to have, I told them that this year, I'm not going to wait till I am so and so age, because of a lot of travels that I've done in life. There are certain shots that I want to start early. There are other ones that I'm going to do when I turn 60. So, this is for my shingles. I took the first one today. It's very painful. As I'm touching it, it's hard and very, very painful. But you know me and medicine, I don't care. Whether you cut me up, whether you shoot me, or whether you give me pills, whatever is going to keep me alive on the earth for a long time to fulfill my assignment. I didn't enjoy life when I was growing up. I need to enjoy life. For those of us who are late bloomers, I don't call myself among the baby boomers. I told you that I don't belong to that category, even if that I am more of a boom boy. You know, I'm a boom boy. I'm not a baby boomer. All right. So I told them the lady was the healthcare person was, oh, the doctor said no. I say I need it now. So in 2 months' time, in November, I'll go and get the second one, and I'm good to go. I'm good to go. There are things that were shot into me, when I was a baby. As of now, they've worn out. So I need it renewed. That's just how it is. It's like I will not go to bed without having a cup of hot vitamin C. So thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Lady Di. Thank you, all of you that provide me with the healthcare things. You know, that's very, very important to me. Why? Because if you are healthy, you are happy. Please write that down. It's a powerful key. If you are healthy, you are happy. Wow. So don't try to connect it with, even if you don't have money, don't connect that. Because there are people who will say, as long as I have health, I have wealth. That's nonsense. You know, that's what idiots use to cover up their stupidity and their laziness and their inability to spot opportunity and go and make money and live a better life. As long as I have health and I have food and I have a little roof over my head, I'm good. No. You need all of it. You need all of it for you to fit into the privileged and protected class. You need all of it. So I exercise. Nowadays, I go and work out. I do pull-up because that's what my doctor said that I should be doing. My plastic surgeon has asked me that they want me at least twice a week or 3 times a week I should do pull-up. And that's what I do. And you can see how my body looks good. And then I really take care of my body in terms of food. I've decided what kind of food that I will always eat and what I should completely avoid and not go near. In spite of the fact that they taste good, they look good, everybody's eating it, I'm not going to eat it. Why? Because of what I am about to do. My assignment is big. A lot of people look up to me to see how my success is going to look like. And that is why I'm running with it, or I'm working with it. So I can't afford to be sick. You need your vitamins, strong vitamins. That's why I like Nancy. It's not just you will tell me, okay, you like her because she's a registered nurse. That's not the only thing. It's because she looked for medicine that doesn't really have side effects. That is natural. And those are the things that I go for. Those are the things I go for. Because if your body is healthy, I will go as far as asking you, what kind of lotion do you use or moisturizer? What are you using for your body to look good like mine? Look at how my body look. Beautiful, smooth, nice. Why? Because it's a lot of hard work to look this good. Have a good haircut. Have all on a daily basis. On a daily basis, there are certain medicine that Nancy said to me, you must take them on a daily basis. And I put the same thing to Lizzie. I said, Lizzie, you must take this every day. That's what Dr. Nancy says. And you go and look at all the history books of medicine, it's exactly what she said. You ask people a question, how do you, because when I began to see Nancy, I was like, come on. Why do this woman look this young? Sound young, look young. Then she brought me some chicken, organic chicken baked. I look at what she used in putting my food. Healthy stuff. So I got it now. I got it. I really got it. Very choicey. Very choicey. Because you want to stay away from pain. You want to stay away from disease. You want to stay away from sickness. That's what it is. Now let me differentiate. Let me ask all of you BMC members. What is the difference between sickness and disease? I need an answer, please. And do not forget, if you are healthy, then you will be happy. And if you are happy, you will be able to create product or services or provide services. You'll be able to sell, to be a salesman of who you are. And money doesn't, write this down as a powerful key. Nancy, I hope you're writing. Money does not come to sad people. Because there are people whom you may think they are sad. Inside them, they are happy. That's the persona that they put up. That's the craft. I call it the eggshell that they put up. They hide inside that eggshell looking like tough, looking like bullies, whereas they are not. If you are happy, you will always attract money. But if you are always sad, judgmental and unhappy, money will pass you by constantly. And people will be afraid to do business with you. That's the end of that quote. And people will be afraid to do business with you. Wow. So let's answer, what is the difference between disease and sickness? I need an answer, please. Somebody should answer me. Okay, Google. Call Nicole CA.
Calling Nicole CA.
The BMC is on. The BMC is on. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Somebody call a different number.
The number I gave you yesterday. You have it?
Yes.
Okay. Continue. What is the difference between disease and sickness?
I just looked it up because I never thought about the difference. And it says that disease would be like when you go to a medical expert, a doctor, for instance, and they give you a diagnosis. But sickness is the personal experience of what's happening to you.
Okay. So disease is,
Like it's a medical diagnosis.
okay, so disease is what you are suffering from. Sickness is the pain that comes out of it, or the experience that comes out of what
Right.
what you are suffering from. Okay. All right. But I also have a different answer to it. Disease comes from outside, like bacteria, germs, people infecting you with whatever they have, nature breaking out, allergies everywhere. It's an outside invasion of your physical body organs and system. I hope you're writing this. Sickness, the other way around, is malfunctioning, growth, unnecessary growth, things that are out of place in your physical body. In your physical body. So disease is from outside, sickness is from inside. Just write it like that. I will understand. But Nancy, you should explain a little bit more of what I say about it. Disease is from outside, sickness is from inside. But you can also philosophically argued all of them the same. You can also argue that something that comes from outside and invade your body can also create sickness in you. But normally I see sickness mostly as things that are happening inside you. Nothing outside created it. And I see disease as something that comes from the outside to invade your body. And sickness, I see it as something that grew out of your bodies, out of your bodily body, your system, internal. So sickness is internal, disease is external. That's the way I always look at it. Yeah, I saw what the dictionary said about it, then I began to think about it more deeply. And then I began to coordinate and to add it together, and it told me this. So I would rather deal with what is in me and get rid of it while I protect myself from what is out there. So that's why you are asked to wear a mask. So that you don't give people what is inside you, and you don't get from people what is outside you, what is in them, that they are shooting from the outside. All right. you have to be, you see, in as much as when people begin to have money, they begin to have security. They begin to be afraid of who will shoot them, who doesn't like them, who knows them, who is not happy for them. So they begin to have extra security. In the same way, you should have that security should also flow to your health security health-wise, because some people will stay for a whole week, a whole month, they don't take their multivitamin. Others, the doctor said to you, your high blood pressure is a little bit higher, take these 3 little tablets. They are tiny little tablets, and some people will be so careless that they will not take it. And you can imagine how those tiny little tablets will keep you alive until you are 100 and something years old. You can imagine that. And sometime along the way, as you eat right, you exercise right, you think right, you are a happy person, some of the disease that you see in your life just disappear. Because there is nothing that happiness cannot cure. Please write that down as a powerful key. There is nothing that happiness cannot cure. If you can lead somebody to a state of happiness, there is nothing they cannot achieve if they mean business. So write that down as a very powerful key from Imeri. There is nothing that happiness cannot cure. There were certain things that I wanted to do some years back. And I started hearing a voice inside my mind. Oh, it's not going to work. Oh, they will not approve of it. Oh, no way. You don't qualify for it. Suddenly, another voice erupted inside me. And that voice said, I cancel this. I cancel. The voice inside me was canceling the voice. I don't know whether the other voice, the first voice that spoke, was inside or outside me. I didn't know. But another voice rose inside me and said, I cancel you voices in the name of Jesus. And immediately he says that, not me. I'm not the one coordinating myself. 2 voices are fighting over me. One is inside. One seemed to be inside or outside. I don't know. And the first voice spoke and said to me, they will never approve of it. Oh, you will be a total failure. You just keep telling me. And he started to give me reasons, explanations why that thing will not work. And suddenly another voice rose up inside me and said, I cancel you voices. That's how I know it was voices, not just one voice. He said, another voice rose inside me and said, I cancel you voices in the name of Jesus. And then that voice that said to me, that spoke up loudly and said, I cancel you voices in the name of Jesus. It began to sing a song that I have no idea what kind of song is it. It began to sing. It began to sing inside me. I had no control. Vivian, are you listening? Mary, are you listening? Nancy, are you listening? It began to sing inside me. Began to sing. And then after singing in some foreign language that I have no idea what the heck it was singing inside me, then suddenly I began to know the meaning of the song in English. And then my mind picked it up. So that shows you it was from the spirit realm. It's from the spirit side of me. It was from my real personality. Perhaps the Holy Ghost acting through my spirit. For God is spirit. And then I began to understand what I was singing in English. Then I began to sing. And it was telling me that no matter how they are going to look at the issue, no matter how they are going to take a look at my paperwork, that it will be approved immediately. That it doesn't matter how many people will apply for the same thing, that if they want only one person, that is going to be me. That's what I was singing in English. And I'm like, what the heck? And do you know what happened? At the end of the day, I walk into that place and everybody were being told denied. No. When I walked in, when a U.S. Marine told me, follow me, I follow him. He said, there, go. That's the guy you are to talk to. And I went, and the guy said, You don't need to show me anything. He said, yes. Do you know how I felt? I saw people crying because they were so denied. No, denied. No, pending. Go. You know, we'll see you next year. Go. No. Everything I was hearing was no, denied, pending, see you next year, not accepted. Everything I was hearing from the different people in that pigeonhole who were interviewing and talking to people, that was all I was hearing. And I walked into this guy who had this bad eyesight like my eyes, you know, wearing very thick, the glass is so thick. I don't know where he's so thick. He has very poor eyesight. He had to really look so carefully. And they told me that that man is the senior guy there. He's been on the job for a long time. In spite of his condition, he makes the biggest money there. Say, yep, he's a European American. Immediately I reached, he said, I don't need anything from you. Are you the guy in my right? I said, yes. He smiled. And he said, yes. I'll see you tomorrow. Come and pick so and so thing. And I said, well, I will need to go back. He said, no, you are going from here and you are going there. And that was the end of it. And a Marine came and told me, a U.S. Marine came and took me and said, let's go. We went out. That is why you hear the Bible says, not by power nor by might, but by my spirit, says the Lord. Says the Lord. I have been in situation that hundreds upon hundreds of people apply for something. Everybody is rushing to go and get it. Blah, blah, blah. Right here in the US, everybody wants the same thing. Everybody is rushing. There is no way I will ever get it. And suddenly, happiness came out of me. Remember, God's kind of happiness is not produced by money or wealth or material resources. Remember that. When I use the word happiness, when I'm talking to Christian people, I'm talking about, it's a secret code for the word joy. Joy is from above. It doesn't come from this earth. I hope you know that. That's God's kind of alcohol. Boom! It hit me. At that point where everybody's struggling to do it, everybody's struggling to have that, everybody's struggling to do it, boom! It comes upon me. The code just broke into me. Or rose out of me because I already have it inside. I was baptized with it already. You can receive baptism of love, baptism of this, baptism of that. I receive the one of joy. I have the one of kindness, caring, all of that. But this is the biggest one I have. Is God's kind of happiness that we call joy. And it will just come out of me. Or from outside me. I don't know how it comes. Boom! And I'll start singing. And are you aware that when they are training Navy SEALs in the coast of San Diego, California, when they put them through so much torture that they want you to quit, they're doing it purposely to make you to quit because they need the best. When they will throw you inside freezing water in the night full of sharks all over, and they tell you if a shark come to eat you, hit that shark on the mouth. And the Navy have never lost any human being to a shark because they train them very well on how to deal with sharks. And they will throw you alone and you will see hundreds of sharks around you, and you become one of them and you swim out. You are a seal, my dear. And they will put them through freezing water with so much, it's so cold, and it is night time. You are to climb through this. You are full of mud and sand, and from somewhere one young man or one young woman begin to sing a song in the middle of the night around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the open Pacific Ocean. They begin to sing a song, and a second person stop thinking about the pain and the torture and begin and join that song. Next, third person join. Next, fourth person join. And then all of them are singing. And then the song took over their body. And they don't care about their pain. And they all begin to crawl out. And they all made it. The power of happiness. What happiness can do, you have no idea. And that is why you have to do everything to keep yourself healthy, looking good, looking young, so that when you are called upon for pain and touch of that will lead to profit, you are healthy and ready to go.
Thank you.
All of you knows, if you retire and you have nothing to do, those people who retire and just go and sit at home, eat food, grow fat, they die quicker than those who own their own business. They still go to their business, or if they don't want to, they begin to volunteer. I am king of volunteer. Many of you do not know where I go to volunteer. Many a time I will leave this house and travel to a particular state to go and volunteer for this, for that, and I come back, nobody knows. Because I know the secret of certain things. There are blessings hidden in codes. Please write that down for me. Blessings hidden in codes. And put in bracket volunteer. Or do something that benefits somebody else. Make sure you write it down like that and you close the bracket. Volunteer or do something that benefits somebody else. Close the bracket. Coded blessings. Because if you are not healthy and you are called upon, you spot or somebody else spot an opportunity for you to make money, to invest money, and you are not healthy, you can't think right, pain is killing you, your kidney don't work, your heart don't work, your liver don't work, pain everywhere. You are having a migraine headache like I used to have, until the doctor put that long needle on my arm and shoot me something. Don't know what was the name of the medicine, and it stopped. I mean, I still have migraine headache here and there, but it's not like what I used to suffer, like it used to be on one side of my head or the other side. I've done everything in my power to stop my life the way I was born. There's no use that you were born poor and you want to remain poor. You were born sick and you want to remain sick. How are you ever going to be of any profit? How are you going to be able to think right and invest yourself, your time, your money? You won't be able. Pain will kill you. That's why you don't do anything on earth. You don't engage in any profession or any hobby that will lead to sickness in the future. You don't do it. Because if you practice the art of dignity, honor, and order, you will know that you are going to need your mind. And if anything affects your body, your mind is going to suffer. Please write that down as a powerful key. If you do not take care of your body, your mind is going to suffer. If you don't take care of your body, your mind is going to suffer. And I've seen people who have worked so hard in public corporation, in family businesses, and because they were not exercising, there are some morning that I will wake up. I don't even do the morning prayer. Forget about it. I just put on my sportswear and I go out to go and jog, or I go to a private club, because I don't go to the Y anymore. The YMC is not good for me. That's the diseaseville. I'm not mentioning a particular one, but the one that I used to go, whenever I go there, I will come back, I will start having a headache, I will start having sickness, things will start breaking out of my poor little body. So I stop. And one day I said, let me find out why whenever I go there, I become sick. And I go there and discover that the floors was smelling like urine. I saw the kind of people who were coming there. They are very sick people. As I sat in the steamer or in the sauna, you can smell people's butts how stinky their butts are or their bread. I say, Jesus. Father, I said, Father, you know, Roman Catholic, they say Jesus, Mary, Joseph, something like that. I myself, I say, Father, Jesus, Holy Ghost, you know. This is what I've been coming here to come and breed people's bad butts, bad buttocks all over the place. People who don't take bath, they come there to come and take bath. They use, some people, homeless people use a lot of their wives to go and bath. Come on! And you too, who is healthy, you go there and join. That's why there are some exercises I want to do. Like if I want to do serious meditations in a gym or some I make sure that I go to Vegas. Make sure I go to Vegas. Because they have some of the casinos have some of the best spas in the world for me. And when I go there, sometimes there are no people there all day. I have it to myself. I have all the apples, pineapples, coconut drink, orange juices. I have it all to myself. They are happy that somebody is eating them and drinking them. And I have the hot tub, the steamer, the sauna. I have the shower all for myself. Anytime I go to that particular casino, it's all mine. In fact, I own that casino. And I'll be so happy. I'll be so healthy. My goodness. I'll look at my skin is glowing. And my blood is flowing. I'm happy. I look very beautiful. Then I can think right. I can write good. Perfect. I can converse very well. I can think of consequences and effect of my actions. And not just be a careless person because you are sick. When you are healthy, you can now think of who do I trust? Which company has a future for me? For my money? So you have to become very healthy. If you are going, because I've seen people who they work hard, make money, and then they die suddenly. Tragic death, sudden heart attack. Some people are not even listening to themselves, to the rhythm of their heart. Do you know that once a year I have to go for them to put me through some machine for me to paddle to see how my heart pumps? Because you may not know. Suddenly you have a stroke. Boom, you are dead. Because you were not listening to yourself. You are not looking at yourself. You know, you're not pinching yourself. You are not listening to how your breath is. You know? And suddenly it's a stroke. Brrr, bam, you are dead. Like a chicken. Remember that movie by Clint Eastwood, where I think it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the ugly, they hung the ugly, and then they broke the money he was looking for. They broke it under his feet, and Clint Eastwood packed his own on a horse and drove off. And after riding his horse far away, then he shoot the ugly, and you can hear the ugly shouting, "Please, don't let me die like a pig here. Don't let me die like a pig. Please do not let me die like a pig." You know, I love that. Don't die like a pig. And other people come and enjoy all your suffering, and you had no time to enjoy life. It's not good. It's not good. I saw it happen to my father. I saw it happen to my mother's brother. I saw it happen to a lot of my uncles. I saw it. They never lived to enjoy their suffering, their toils and sorrow. Never lived to enjoy it. Why? They were not listening to their body. Eating food alone is not enough. Taking medicine alone is not enough. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. Don't do certain things that has evil health consequences tomorrow. I'll give you some examples. Smoking, excessive drinking, not drinking for enjoyment, but drinking become part of how you cope with life. Smoking, the same thing. Having so many sex partners, it's a very bad thing. It has its health hazard. The future will come. The future will come whether you like it or not. And every sex partner you've had, something will arise. Something will arise in the future. Another is not investing your life in anger and militancy and fear, and moving away from cultures and society and political parties and religious groups, a enlightened group of any form of professionalism or education that trains you to be racial, discriminatory, angry, full of fear. You walk away from those things. You don't need that. Because it's going to affect you physically. Because what you are putting in your mind also is going to affect your body. And what you are putting in your body is going to affect your mind. Please write that down for me as a powerful key. What you are putting or allowing in your mind is going to affect your body. And what you are putting in your body is going to disturb or destroy your mind. Period. Know this for a fact. So that's why I'm looking like this, so that you can see you need a healthy body. You need to be healthy. Because if you are not healthy, you are going to be shouting at people. You are going to be loud. You are going to make, people will not do business with you because you are hurting. You won't be able to really focus and give it the best that you got. And if you are not healthy, you've opened the door for people to do you wrong. You better listen carefully to that sentence. If you are not healthy, many a time the door has been opened for people to do you wrong. People that you trust will begin to, when they've helped you long enough, they become tired. Even if they told you that they love you, they become tired of you. Tired of wiping your butt. Tired of brushing your teeth. There are people who are short-term and short-tempered. After a while, they lose interest in you. They start to have a meeting behind your back, how they're gonna send you back to heaven quickly and take your money and go and enjoy. I'm serious. That's how human beings are. You have to know this for a fact. Come on. The quicker you know this, the better. That's why you have to stay healthy and you must stay active. Write this powerful key down. These three things goes together. ... Oh, I think it's 4 things, please. These 4 things goes together. ... Healthy, happy, money, and investments. They go together. Have you ever seen any human being who is sick and very happy person? Please, let's discuss that. Have you ever seen somebody who is sick and very happy and is telling other people, please come and try being sick. Being sick is sweet, oh. It's very sweet. It's a good thing, oh. You know, when you are sick, you become holy. You'll be like God, oh. You'll be like Jesus on the cross. You know, if you have cancer, you know, it will teach you a big lesson how to be humble. If you lose your kidneys, it's good for you, oh. You know, because when you are suffering, you learn a lot. Sound like you are in a university picking up degrees. Have you ever seen that? People will be looking at you and say, this person is retarded, knucklehead. This person has a problem. Sickness has finished this person's head. That's what they say in Africa. This person is not thinking right. Forget about this person is dying. He's telling us to come and test his sickness. Are you serious? They will tell the person, you are not serious. I don't want to test your seriousness. It's like asking men to come and carry the last 3 months of pregnancy. The woman carries the pregnancy for 6 months. Then you give the last 3 to the men. All the men will flee and go and they will find a way to go to a different planet. In fact, they will protest. Even you should just tell them, okay, just the last month of the pregnancy will give it to you to carry. See whether men will like that. They won't. See some men with their belly so fat, they won't even be able to work, because they won't be able to use their legs to walk, because nature did not train them to carry pregnancy. That's why any man that doesn't have honor for a woman is an idiot of the highest kind.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen anybody who enjoys being sick? Let's discuss it. Because there are some religion that tells you that being sick is good because it makes you, is God who is trying to test you. Really? God is trying to test me. Eh? Why couldn't God hit me with big money or hit me with good things? Eh? He's hitting me with... Jesus says that even you, he was telling the Jewish people, he said, you guys who are bad and wicked, you know how to do good things to your children. They will not come and ask you for bread and you go and give them stone, or ask for fish, you go and give them scorpion. He said, you wicked people, you know how to do good things to your own children. How much more your heavenly Father? And some religion and Christianity is coming to tell you that sickness is a good thing, that it teaches you humility, it teaches you how to bear pain, it teaches you how to endure, it makes you, draw you closer to God. I don't want any God that want to use sickness to try to teach me a lesson. What am I learning from such school? Eh? Suffering Academy. Are you serious? I don't need it all.
Nobody will attend that school.
No, nobody.
No. Even Joseph will not go.
Even Jesus was crying on the cross. He was crying on the cross. You see the pain. When the male disciples heard Jesus going, ho, 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 Father, why have you ignored me? Oh, I'm dying. Oh, Father, help me. And the Peter and the rest, they saw him shouting and crying. They all took off and started running. They said, what is happening to that man? We don't want it. All of them were running for their lives. They were running and said, no, I don't want this. Is not the kind of discipleship that I signed for. I'm sorry. They said, I'm sorry. I did not sign for this kind of Christianity. I'm not following you. You're on your own. They ran. They ran for their lives. Only the women, they stood and looked and said, this is our baby. See, that is where women are the most powerful beings that God has ever made of all creatures, is female.
Amen.
The women,
Amen.
human females. They remember that is their own child that they nursed, that they gave breast. They wipe his butt. They trained, they fed, they carried in their womb. They stood there with him. The rest, the men ran. Now, we don't want to be part. We are part of, if you're a champion, we'll go with you. You're a winner, that's good. A member of the Billionaire, Millionaire Club of Idika, Imeri, whoa, we are there with you. But they heard him shouting, whoa, whoa, help! Somebody help! My name is Jesus of Nazareth. I've done nothing wrong. They say, oh no, you on your own. They all took off and ran. You see, when a rhinoceros, when a lion misses the run, and a rhinoceros got that lion, hey gosh, you hear the sound from that rhinoceros. I mean, it's like being thrown on a rock, on a mountain. The animal just explodes. The lion explodes. And hyenas love it. It's a windfall for them. That's why you don't mess with a rhino. You don't mess with elephants. Those are very dangerous creatures. And yet they are the most gentle. Even though rhinos are short-tempered, you don't mess with those war machines. You don't. No. Or elephants. The keeper and the owner of the forest or the jungle or the land. You don't mess with them. Because you see when they make a kill, when they kill and trample on, you see the noise of the animal crying for help. Come on. The rest will flee. They will leave the territory forever. Or like when you take the flesh of a shark. If a shark is in a particular place, if you live in an ocean or sea infested with shark, make sure that you get some shark meat and grind it. Put some water in it and put it into a spray. Make it into a spray that you can spray it into the water. That's all you need to do. I don't know why things that looks like bully are the one that are the most fearful, the one that are the most cowards. When once you spray a dead shark's body inside the water, all the shark will leave town. Many of them will not come back to that water for years. They will not come back there. Because they don't want to be the next carcass. They don't want to die. They want to stay alive and eat. When once you spray, they leave town. That water, you won't see any shark there anymore. Go and look at it on YouTube. That's how you keep sharks away. Or if it is snakes, you have a lot of snakes around you, just go and bring some mongoose. That's it. They will have snake for breakfast, snakes for lunch, snakes for dinner. They and their children will be feeding real good. Please, have you ever seen anybody who has learned something from sickness? Please tell me. Because some people will tell you, consecrate your sickness to the Lord. How do you consecrate your sickness to the Lord? Please tell me. I need to know this. consecrate your sickness to the Lord. Are you serious? Hey, hey, whoa, hey. Have you ever seen any? Do you know that when I used to work in the hospital as a chaplain, some people will come there for heart transplant, for bypass, different bypasses, all of that. They are so angry. They come there for oncological treatment, that's cancer, or they come there with their babies, pediatric, come to the pediatric. You see how angry people are. Simply because they are sick, or their children are sick, or their parents are sick, or they themselves. They are so angry. There was one day some groups of soldiers came into our hospital. They were so angry that they wanted to shoot people. They have to send police to come in and disarm them. I'm serious. Because one of them died of, there was an accident and the person was dying. You see how mad they were. When they look at the person is suffering, the trauma, the pain, they couldn't bear it. They were on everybody's nerve in that hospital. You even try to go and comfort them, they shout at you and tell you to get out. They don't need your comfort. They don't need your prayers. Which God are you talking about? I'm serious. Sickness and disease make people really very angry. It makes people angry. That's why you have to do everything in your power to stay healthy.
And dangerous.
And dangerous. Sickness, when people are sick, when people have disease, they become like beasts. They will attack you because they are not thinking anymore. Because the pain is thinking for them. The suffering is thinking for them. They've lost their mind.
Wow.
Tell me about it. Yeah. There were two men that married the same woman. Each of them didn't know. They married the woman at different times and different years. The first one married the woman. The woman stressed that man's life. Stressed the man to the point that the man lost his mind. He was physically sick. His mind wasn't working. He became a neuropsychiatric case also. So they went and put him in a neuropsychiatric unit of the hospital. Every morning, from the time the man wake up, except when he goes to eat and drink, he will run from one side of the building and hit his head on the wall at the other side of the building. Boom! And he will shout. He will call the name. As he hit his head on the wall, he will be calling the name of the woman. Florence Boy. Florence Boy. So the owners of the people that the doctor, everybody, they say, let's just leave him alone. He will wear himself out, then he will go to bed. So after a few years, another person came to the same psychiatric unit and was doing the same thing that this one is doing. Early in the morning till night, they will run from, this one is running from left to right, hitting the head on the wall. Every time they run, they will hit the, this one is running from right to left, hitting the head, and he's shouting, Florence. Two of them are shouting, Florence. For heaven's sake, what is going on here? So they went and looked at the record and discovered that both of them were married to the same woman, and the same woman made them crazy people. So they asked two of them to come for a meeting. They said, were you ever married to a woman with this name, Florence so-and-so, of so-and-so place in Texas? He said, yes. That's my wife. That's my wife. Yeah. They said, but you know, since you become a mental case, she divorced you and she got married to another person. And the man said, really? He said, yes. And the man ran out and started hitting his head on the wall again. Florence, you kill me. Florence, you kill me. Bua. And they called the other man and said, come on in. were you married to a woman with the name Florence so and so of so and so in Texas? He said, oh yes, that is my wife. He said, really? Say yes. He said, do you see that man who is hitting his head on the wall? He said, yes. Do you know that he was married to your wife? He said, are you serious? He said, yep. Do you see that that man is doing exactly what the man ran out from that place and started hitting his head too on the wall? Florence, Florence, you killed me. Oh, Florence, you killed me. Oh, Florence, you killed me. Both of them became mad. Their wealth useless. Because two of them were wealthy. You know, there are some men or some women who there are some men who always will want to be married to a wealthy woman, and then they will destroy that person and take the wealth. And then there are women who will always, they will never be married to even middle class. You must be a millionaire, then they will marry you. And then they will destroy you. They will push you, give you a heart attack, you lose your kidney, you become a cancer person, you lose your mind and become a crazy fool. I'm telling you. Two of them were destroyed by one woman, and they lost their business, they lost their mind, they lost their former families, and they were all dumped in a nut house. And the woman moved on as a vampire to go and suck another person. Sucker. Smarter than both of them. Next, yep. Yep. And they were saying that if that woman put her vagina on a man, you will lose your head. If she cook for you, you will eat until you will bite your fingers. So she used food and sex and got them. Who knows what else she put for them, or she put on them. And they keep and the idiots keep falling for it. They all keep falling, and they all lost their minds. I'm serious. Have you ever seen anybody who enjoyed being sick? Tell me about it. Because a lot of people will say, oh, God is trying me. God is testing me. Really? God doesn't have something else to test me. Doesn't have another kind of school to test me. Why not test me with money? Test me. Give me a test to write. Let that test be money. Let that test be material resources. Give me that kind of test and I will pass. Why do you want to test me with sickness? I don't need it. It's of no use to me.
That is right.
And some people will tell you, hey, this sickness, because they don't know how to get healed. They've been warned about their health and they don't want to listen. And now you hit them. And now they now start to comfort themselves with religion that God is testing them. What has God got to do with you? Today you eat Burger King. In the morning, afternoon, Pizza Hut, night, McDonald's. You drink 100 ounces of soda. Until your belly is so big that it wants to just explode. You can't walk because you are too big. I've never seen anybody who enjoys sickness. If you have seen, please tell us right now. Have you seen anybody who enjoys sickness?
Not me.
Okay, let's put this. Let me assume that those of you who are watching that one way or the other, you've heard this. Do God really test people with sickness? Do God test people with sickness to make them humble? Please answer.
No, he don't.
Huh? Because all the evil people in the world, God should have hit them. You say what?
I'm religion that sicknesses is a trial from God.
Religion teaches that sicknesses is a trial from God.
Some religion, yeah.
Some religion, yeah, does. Why wasn't Jesus sick? Or any of his disciples? Why were they not sick? Do you ever hear that Moses was sick? Elijah, Elisha, Hannah, Deborah, Ruth, Naomi, all these people, Abraham. Huh?
Then why was Jesus going around healing people if sickness was something that he was living to?
Tell me about it. Thank you, Annie. That's why I love this girl. See what she's saying? If sickness was a test that you have to pass on earth, why was Jesus going about and healing people? Tell me about it. I don't get it. So
But I agree with you that people, because they are not like, I have heard it personally. I have been in a church where they were saying that God is using it to teach you a lesson.
yes, God is using it to teach us a lesson for us to get a PhD or a baccalaureate.
They don't have the ability to heal. They don't have the ability to heal.
Yeah.
They don't have the ability to heal.
License,
How?
board certification in Suffering Academy. You know. I'm telling you the truth. I love what the women say. They say, for better to stay, for worse to go. I'm with them in that one. That's me. For better to stay, for worse to go. The husband cannot provide for you. He's a complete idiot. He can't provide for you. He can't provide for the kids. And he want to have sex with you every day to make new babies. Come on! For better to stay, for worse to go. Push the idiot out of that bed. Kick him out. Tell him you've lost your chances. You want somebody how to live their life, what to eat, how to stay healthy, and they don't want. Then when they get sick, they want you to come and carry they want you, they enroll you in Suffering Academy. Huh? Are you serious? I'm not going to that academy with you. You're on your own. If you want to become a billionaire and a millionaire, join us. Do everything in your power to be healthy like I am. Look good like I am. So that you can have a sound mind. You know, you can have a sound mind, a sound body. So that you'll be a happy person.
And you can produce.
And you can produce. You can create. You can provide services. You can build. I mean, there is a place where things might happen and you might have to endure things until things changes. That's understandable. There is a man that went to go and ski. He fell and he broke his backbone. He became paralyzed. That man was on bed and he and his wife were still making babies. He was still doing something. Then, while he was under that condition, every new medicine that is produced to repair his bones, his backbone, he was going for all of those treatment. He was not just lying there and singing hymns and praying in tongues. Everywhere, any nation. That's how the man got back his health. So that you can move back into the rhythm of life. I have to tell you, all of you, this. Because the money is coming. Money is coming. Money is coming.
Amen.
Money is coming.
Amen.
And if you put all of your heart, all of your mind into making money, you don't have no hobbies except to have sex and eat food and sleep. Those are your 3 hobbies. And then go to make money. It will not take long. You start having problem with your body. You start having pains. That's why you see a lot of wealthy people, they go to play lawn tennis, table tennis, ride horses, volunteer to build houses for other people, go jogging, go fishing. They do different things as a hobby.
Thank you.
If you don't have a hobby, you are in trouble. If you don't have a hobby, you are in trouble. Because you will not be able to handle elderly lifestyle. You need to have a hobby. That's why you see a lot of people, they are playing golf, they are doing this, they go and sell their boat, S-A-I-L, that's what I mean by sell. They ride their boat, whether motorboat or sailboat. You have to be doing something to keep you active. To keep you active. Please, where I said that there are 4 things, please add 5 things. Nancy, please add 5 things that, yeah, and there is a word that was missing there. I've been thinking, and that is active. Activity. Just put the active in bracket activity, because you need to be active. If you are not active, you're gonna die before your time. You're not gonna live long. So think about that. So if you are on this journey to being a millionaire and a billionaire, you are going to be healthy. Being healthy also means that you are going to eat right. Right kind of sports, right kind of hobbies, and you are going to take time to go on vacation and holidays. You need it. You need to let everybody go. Turn the phone off. Turn everything off and take care of your body. Take care of your body. Because if you don't take care of your body will not be able to take care of you. Write that down, it's a powerful key. If you will not take care of your body will not be able to take care of you. Seriously, what I'm telling you is serious. If you do not take care of your body will not take care of you. That's it. And this is where we want to end for today. Make sure you write that powerful key. If you do not, write it exactly as I said, if you do not take care of your body will not take care of you. And I don't want sad people trying to make money. Because people will notice that you are a sad person and they do not want to do business with no sad person. Victoria, are you listening?
Yes.
Good. Now let's round it up by asking one question. What have you learned today and what are you willing to apply?
I've learned that I need to invest in my health.
Yes. Did you hear that?
My health.
Invest in your health. Please write that as part of the note you are sending to me. Invest in your health. Very important. Invest in your health.
Because I don't want to use my wealth to now go and pay for my health. I better invest
There you go.
and have a healthy body.
Seriously. The money that you should be using to invest to make more money, you are going to give it to doctors. You are going to invest it for sickness and disease, not me.
And you will be strong.
Yes. And you will
You will even die and somebody, a fool come for
a fool will come and inherit your money and go and enjoy.
Exactly.
A fool will come, an idiot who don't know nothing about your suffering will come and enjoy it.
Very painful.
And you die and go to heaven. You die and go to heaven and God asks you, why are you coming back? You said, oh, this so and so sickness killed me. I thought that you were sending it to try me. I thought you sent me sickness so that I can come to heaven quickly. God will tell the angel, go and get those cane right there. Go and get those whooping rod. And he will ask 4 angels. 2 will hold your legs, 2 will hold your hand, and they will take your pant off or your skate. He said, hit that person 36 strokes of the cane on their bare butt for being stupid. Where did you see that in scripture? Who told you? My pastor told me about it. Please bring him and flog him too. God said, no, you should have done better not to have listened to that stupid man or woman. Flog him!
Hey.
And after flogging you, they tell you, get back to the earth and go and finish your assignment. And they leave that sign and wonders on your bed butt so that you can remember.
Oh, gosh. That would be interesting.
Yes, that will be. Invest in your health. Very, very important. Who wanna go next? What have you learned? What are you willing to what are you gonna do with today's lesson, with today's training, with today's meeting? What did you pick, and what will you be willing to do with what hits you pretty good?
Well, when you commented on that people sometimes don't even pay attention to the way they breathe, I thought of some people don't realize, and I think an ear, nose, and throat doctor can tell right away if you breathe good. Some people breathe through their mouth.
Yeah.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Breathing through their nose and mouth.
I put Victoria on a test. I said, I want to see the way you breathe. That was some years back. And I think I closed one part of her nose. I said, breathe. Vicky suddenly realized that that part of her nose was not even breathing. And she cursed out. Vicky, is that true?
That's true.
And then I dropped,
true.
and then I dropped some medicine. I shoot some medicine into her nose, and it opened up right away. Every morning, that's the first thing I do. I go and shoot things inside my nose, and it clear up whatever is the blockage. Leila, are you with us tonight? We've not heard from you.
Yes, I'm here.
Good. So, Vicky, are you done? Are you done with? With your comment?
Yeah, and also you can make a decision like, hey, there's certain things I'm not going to eat, even if I don't care if there's a party celebrating this. Sometimes you just need to stay away from certain things because there's always a party, there's always a reason to celebrate.
There you go. There you go.
And so if you keep on giving into every single time, like, oh, it's a party, oh, it's a birthday, oh, it's a wedding, oh, it's Sunday, oh, whatever, then you're going to just, you just need to be, I feel like I'm going to walk away from this being more disciplined.
Yep.
And what I put in my body.
Yep.
I'm never going to give up trying
There you go.
the right thing.
There you go. All right. Next.
I also look at it like health is wealth because you need to be healthy to be productive and produce.
Write that down as part of the note. Health is wealth.
Yeah.
Health is wealth. Yep.
Health is also expensive. It's expensive.
Yep. Health is expensive. Write that down. Write that down for me as my note. Health is very expensive. So that's why you need money, because those who are healthy, they will live longer, and those who are wealthy, if they invest in their health, they will live longer than those who are poor, who do not invest in their health.
Yeah. But if you're not healthy, you take absence, like you are on sick leave, work is piling up, customers, you lose clients, and you become poor.
There you go.
Health is very expensive.
It is.
Sometimes you need like you were talking about going to the gym, and sometimes being in the house, move, dance, walk,
Whoa.
do little things.
There you go.
important is mental health.
Mental health, very important.
We empower our mind. We talk. Like,
There we go.
you know that these things happen, so you start avoiding them.
There you go.
There's where there is sadness. You know, people don't. Negativity doesn't help. Myself, when I'm happy, the way I do things, it changes a lot.
There you go.
The way when you are happy, you dress well, you look smart, you work smart. In fact, your countenance, people see you, they notice it.
There you go.
Always notice.
There you go.
These are the things we need to take care of. Little things that make you happy. Like you said, initially, before I came to this ministry, I thought that, but you wake up and then you go and pray. Sometimes it's very depressing.
It is.
Get up, do a little exercise, jump around. My kids are
Play some good music, you know.
Yes. It makes me happy before I go to because
Yeah.
you are healthy.
Many of you do not know that the prayer you are praying early in the morning, God Himself will just walk away because He's saying these people are depressed. I don't want to hear none of that crap.
And when you go to
They are not happy.
your mind is running from here to here. I know. I do things that put me in a very good mental state before I pray. And then things go on well. So there are lots of little things. Sometimes you get your green tea and drink.
Oh.
Make your body good, you know. Those are the things that keep you healthy.
There you go. There you go. Thank you so much, Annie.
Mental state.
Yeah, your mental health is very important. There's a lot of people who are walking about and they are mental cases. And they themselves don't even know that they are crazy. Until one day when somebody will push button number 2. Now they are on button number 1 has been pushed and they are slightly crazy. Don't worry. Nature or somebody else or something, event will push button number 2, which is not orange but red. And you will see what will happen. It's worse than corona.
It's very important.
Yeah.
When you are not emotionally stable, never make any decision.
No.
That one is very, very.
Yeah. Please, can you write it down? Let's also have it the way she said it. When you are not emotionally stable, never make any major decision. When you are not emotionally stable, you know. All right, let's go to Lele. Before we go to Lele, let's listen to Lizzie. Lizzie, I need to hear from you. Mm-hmm.
Lucy is going to watch what she's eating or drinking.
Yes.
Go to work out.
I will. The only one you will not run away from is I will keep feeding you with some good curry fish, curry chicken, curry goat. You know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Eat healthy.
Boy chicken for stew, girl chicken for eggs. You know. Sacramento, California, 2018 is boy chicken for curry, girl chicken for eggs. Nice. I love when you say those things. I love it. Go ahead.
Basically, like what you are eating and drinking is one thing, and keep up with your appointment yearly, maybe according to your age.
Okay.
People need to have, women have to have breast exam after 40 years old.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, routine mammogram. It should be done after 40, and colonoscopy after 50. Stuff like that you had to be on a regime and disciplined to go to the doctor on timely manner and follow their instructions. And then those are the things that we can do. What we can do from our side, and then leave it a step to the back.
Thank you so much, Lizzie. Yeah, that's why I always love Lizzie.
That's what I do.
Good. Good. Very good. Lizzie eats very healthy. That's why when you see Lizzie, you won't believe this is Lizzie. If I put 10 people in front of you, I ask you to go and pick Lizzie, you won't be able to pick her. Because of her youthfulness. You'll be so confused. You will be like, you go and pick somebody else.
Also, okay, health comes with also all kinds of your habits. If you are a smoker, you're an alcoholic, too much consumption of alcohol and sodas and all kinds of drinks that out there. Every day they are bringing up new kinds of drinks. We don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
People don't like to drink water, so they go for all kinds of different stuff. And none of them are really healthy.
No.
To the time. So I don't drink any of those things.
Yep.
If I want to have a soda once in a while, I drink the real soda, not the diet.
There you go.
And I don't depend on it.
And then always make sure that if you want to drink the real soda, the real pop, you pour it into a glass and then you squeeze, or if you have the one already in the bottle, a lemon or lime, you squeeze it inside it. Never drink it just straight. Always squeeze a lemon or a lime inside your soda. That's how it was meant to be consumed.
Yeah.
That's how you are supposed to consume it. If you don't have the fresh lime or fresh lemon, you have the one in the bottle, the green or the you have the green or the
lime.
Yeah, or the yellow bottle. You open it and put some inside the soda, and you drink it. That's how your body will receive it and enjoy it without you going obese and big and all of that, and have a lot of side effects that are not good. All right. Okay, let's go to somebody.
Smoking is a very bad habit.
It is.
It's worse than drinking.
It is very bad. It's terrible.
It makes women looks old before
Yes.
their age.
Yes, and wrinkly.
Very bad for
Make their flesh very wrinkly, you know?
Yes.
Mm.
I don't know what is the enjoyment of it. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I've never smoked, so I don't know what is in it. I have no idea. That's crazy. All right, so let's go to Vivian.
Yes. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah. I learned that if I'm happy, I will be able to attract money.
There you go.
If I'm always sad, judgmental, unhappy, money would pass me by.
There you go.
People would be afraid to do business with me.
Oh my goodness, I love that. That's nice. Next person. Mary or Nancy, who wanna go?
Yeah. I took happiness as my major lesson today.
Okay.
But I'm also thinking about, Vivian has said about happiness, so I will add this to it. I'm thinking about what I have to do for myself right now. I'm thinking of going to apply for health insurance so that I can go and see the doctor regularly. Why I don't do this, because I stay healthy, I eat very, very healthy, so I don't fall sick. But right now I'm thinking.
Well, I've already enrolled you, so that's enough that I've already enrolled you in one.
I have to see a doctor too.
Yeah, so you can start seeing a doctor. You've been enrolled already. All right. Good. We talked about it. So I'm glad you brought it. You've been enrolled. So you are with my insurance. So that's good. Next person. So she is saying that you should have insurance, unless I mean there are different kind of ways that you see a doctor. Yeah, There are people with insurance, there are people who pay out of pocket, there are people who have something going on with a particular clinic. So there's a way it is set up. That's the kind that I set up for Mary. Yeah, between her and her clinic, but between her and her medical doctor, so that she doesn't go to stand in the line, sit down there and wait. You go straight to meet your primary physician. Boom, do everything there. Everything is tested, everything, and boom, she goes. That's the kind that I have for her. Now, let's go. Next person. Who remained? Who is the next person that remained that I have not mentioned? Nancy.
Okay, so I'm going to continue to pay attention to my body. When you're aware of, for example, you mentioned breathing.
Yes.
And then you're able to do something about it. But if you're unaware, then you'll never know what's happening. You have to always be aware of how you feel and how your body's working.
Yep. Thank you so much, Nancy. Lele.
Yes, I'm here.
Yep.
Okay, so I was going to say exactly what Nancy said. Basically, I've learned, like, just the tuning of your body, being at one with your body. You would know when something is off, or when something is sick, or it just don't feel right, so you can get, help immediately, or whatever the case may be. And then also, when you had mentioned whatever you feed your body, or whatever you put in your body, it feeds your mind. And whatever you put in your mind, it basically feeds your body.
Yep.
So that's what I'm taking away with that.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I will encourage you to join the BMC, the Billionaire Millionaire Club of Idika Imeri business. It will cost you like from 5,000 to 10,000. If you have that, you can call us and join. It's very, very important that you do that, because that's where you learn all this kind of stuff. Thank you so much, all of you, for...
I have to say something.
Okay.
Love yourself. Love yourself.
There you go.
Into your being.
There you go.
Love yourself. Speak health into your being. And if there is something you don't like about yourself, do something about it.
Did you hear what she said? Speak life into yourself. Love yourself. Please, can you put that in the note for me? Love yourself.
Love yourself.
And the next thing is speak life.
Always
Speak life. Speak life and love. Let's add it. Let's do it together. Speak life and love into your life. Nancy, please capture it that way. The first one there is love yourself. The next one is speak. What is that?
life and love.
Yes. Speak life and love into your life. You need that. Or into yourself.
If there is something you don't like, do something about it.
And the next one, if there is something you don't like about your life, do something about it. So the one that says speak life and love, it should be speak life and love into yourself. Please put it that way. Speak life and love into yourself. And lastly, if there is something that you don't like about your life,
about your life. About it.
Now, Annie,
Yes, sir.
that is big baby. What did you say we should do? If there is something we don't like about our life, what should we do? Be willing to change it. Be willing to change it. Please capture it exactly the way we put it. Thank you so much. And you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Bye-bye. What is today? Today is Wednesday, yeah. Today is Wednesday, yeah.
Thursday at my end.
Oh, Thursday already on your end, yeah. Yeah, we are still in on Wednesday, right? Okay. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Night, everybody. Thank you.